Oh dear, we appear to have the first hitch of the evening. I've just had a call from our guest compere and he's running late, so he's asked me to set the ball rolling. Not an easy task because we haven't rehearsed any of this. I can assure you, Laurie, that it's nothing to worry about and he will be here. As you know, he's got a day job like everybody else, and that's overrun. But he has sent me some film of himself at work, alive and well, and to reassure you that he is on his way. Bear with me, and let's take a look at this. Dashing through the snow, ancora come prima. Open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. The bells are about to ring, they make our spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing the sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'll take a ride and see Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was mean and rank, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifty bank and we got upset. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Ah, welcome back. I'm sorry I was so late, but I got stopped by the police. Do you know they wanted to know why I was dressed like this 11 days before Christmas? I told them I'd been out fundraising for the Forest of Blean Rotary Club. They asked why I'd got two identical dummies propped up in the back of the car. They didn't believe what I said. They even phoned into headquarters and I was astonished at the curt reply that came back, which I overheard. Send the old git home and tell him to grow up. Still, there we are. I'm here now and let's get started. Do you know, it's great to see so many of you have zoomed in for the evening. But I know what you're all thinking. You're thinking, why him? Why him on a night like tonight? This was meant to be a get-together that we were all going to enjoy. Well, I'm going to do my best. It's going to be an evening never to be forgotten. Whether it'll be for the right reasons, that's for you to decide. I'm going to let you into a little secret as to why I'm here, friends. It's because there's treachery in the corridors of power at the Forest of Blean Rotary Club. Be warned. Be warned. It could be you next time. Thanks to the vigilance of my senior elf, who for the sake of recognition this evening, I think we'll call Don. Yes. Yeah, I think I like the name Don for an elf. Don managed to intercept a telephone conversation between your president, Laurie, and the programme secretary a couple of months ago. Now you just listen to this and then you decide who is to blame as to why I am here this evening.
Good evening, Les.
Hello, Laurie. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I just wanted to talk to you about the December Rotary programme. I know most of it's organised, apart from the Christmas party.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem, that one.
Yes, I'd really like to have some sort of party get-together. And I know we can't go to Bolton, which is a crying shame.
Yeah, unfortunate.
What do you think?
Well, we need to do something, that's for sure.
Yeah. Is there anybody you think in the club that is stupid enough to think they could put together a virtual Christmas party?
Ah, stupid. Ah, yes. I think I know somebody who's stupid enough. Yes, I think I've used him before. He's very much a matter of He loves to get involved when it seems to be an impossible situation. And I'm sure I can probably persuade him, because he's stupid enough to take the bait. I'm sure I can persuade him to actually do something. Yeah, leave it with me. I'll give him a call.
Thanks, Les. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Okay, take care. Bye for now.
So there you are. Just when you thought 2020 couldn't get any worse, it just has. You've got me. I can tell you, I did vociferously contest the appointment. But they said to me, there's no one else in the club with the same high qualification of stupidity as you've got. Stupid. Still, I can put that on my CV. That should stand me in good stead. Hey, I don't know what it is about Christmas, but it's the time of the year when men and women alike return to their childhoods and act in a most peculiar way, a party atmosphere, and it's been the same throughout the centuries. But what do you know of the actual evolution of Christmas through the ages? As it never used to be what it has become today. Tell you what, let's go back to Neolithic times and the 21st of December, the shortest day of the year. This was a very important time to men and women alike, because they would gather and feast and drink and celebrate. There'd be singing, dancing, and all sorts of goings on. And the more they had to drink, they would end up jumping over bonfires, as they believed that would encourage the sun and the days to become longer again. Let's go to Roman times. Well, the Romans never wanted to miss out on a party, did they? They always were up for that. And they were full on again, 4 or 5 days of feastings and drinkings and everything else that went on around that. And it's funny because the first reference to Christmas Day was in 336 AD in Rome. So that's the first date that Christmas started to become recognised. We moved to medieval times. They were even more boisterous. Same procedure, drinking, partying, and everything else that went with it. Gifts were exchanged. But you move on to Tudor times. Tudor times were slightly different. They were still full on, but they actually used to have plays like Twelfth Night, and music and dancing. Henry VIII was an accomplished musician, and he actually wrote the Christmas song, Green Groweth the Holly. Elizabeth I, heavily into dancing, and she actually had a dance chamber for Christmas where guests were expected to join in with what they called a cushion dance. I won't go into those details. The Christmas we know started to take shape in Victorian times, and Christmas trees appeared in 1840 thanks to Prince Albert, who imported them from his native Germany. Presents, modest as they were, sweets, oranges, nuts, were exchanged. Christmas cards started to appear, and you'll hear a little more about those later, and Christmas crackers, which again you'll hear about. Turkey, plum pudding, and even Santa appeared on the scene for the first time, an import from our friends across the pond in America in 1870. Well, we know, ladies and gentlemen, how Christmas has subsequently evolved to the present day. Shops stock Christmas cards from September onwards, sometimes a little earlier. Decorations start to go up in November, and there is a shopping spree, a huge shopping spree. The retail trade depends on the Christmas period. Statistics show, for example, and this is quite an interesting one, that on average 28 sets of Lego are sold every second in the build up to Christmas throughout the world. That's a phenomenal amount. But people buy gifts. You only had to look at the papers last weekend to see the queues outside Harrods and other shops. Just manic buying. And of course food is no different. We think we're going to starve. Supermarket trolleys are loaded to the gunnels. They're only closed for one day, but people still think they've got to get enough stuff in. So you see, Christmas makes us behave in a most unusual way. Now why is it? A completely different way. The Forest of Blean is no different, as you will see from some of the pictures this evening. And they have always prepared to let their hair down and behave badly. at a Christmas party. I say let their hair down, that's those that have got it, of course. It's just so amazing how much fun adults can get from a few balloons and a few crackers and a few cracker jokes. Cracker jokes are coming up later, don't worry. And also behaving badly. Now who in this room could imagine a senior member of the prison service looking like this?